Hey sis, how's it going? Is this a good time? I have some exciting news to tell you. I just got engaged. Isn't this great? This calls for a celebration.
Wow, that's amazing. Congrats, Anna.
Thank you so much. I can't believe it myself. This is finally happening. I am finally getting married. I was wondering if you could do me a favor. I want you to be the one who tells my brother that I got engaged. I don't want to talk to him about this kind of stuff.
Why do you want me to tell him about your engagement? Are you two fighting or something? Don't you want to tell him the good news yourself?
The reason why I don't want to talk to him is because he's always so picky with my life decisions. He would always judge me for what I did back in the day. He can be so judgmental sometimes. Honestly, I think he's better than me. I already know what's going to happen. If I told him that I got engaged, he would just start another one of his rants again.
Is he always that judgmental toward you? What do you think he's going to say?
He would always say demeaning things like, "Don't be a burden on your husband. You're getting engaged, so be responsible and start acting like an adult." He treats me as if I'm still a child. He can be so condescending. Even though he's my brother, he talks to me as if he's my dad. It sucks so much. I just can't stand him sometimes.
Oh, I understand. He may sound harsh at times, but understand that his heart is in the right place. He's just looking out for you, Anna. I don't think he's saying it to be mean. He's just trying to help you.
Well, it's not like I care about what he says about me anymore. Whenever we're talking and he starts belittling me, I would just tune him out. I don't want to talk to him directly because I'm in such a good mood right now. I don't want to ruin that. Will you please pass along the good news to him? Please? Do this for me, sis. It would mean so much to me.
Okay, I understand. Don't worry, I'll let him know. Let's talk about your fiancé. Is your fiancé the one who works at the stock brokerage firm?
How long ago are we talking about? That was such a long time ago. Things just did not work out. I broke up with that guy ages ago.
Oh, is that so? I'm really sorry to hear that. I guess it's been a while since we last talked about your boyfriend.
Yeah, that's true. It's been a while since we last talked to one another. I must have been with at least 5 other guys since I broke up with him. I'm not sure. I'm not keeping track of every guy I went out with.
You've been going out with that many men since you broke up with him? Oh my goodness. Don't you think you're moving things a little fast? You should get to know them by taking your time.
I have been testing things out. I don't want to spend more of my time than I have to. If I know the relationship is not going to last, then why bother continuing the relationship? It is for the best to break up and find someone new. You will never know if you're marrying the right person until you go out on a date with a couple of people. That's why I always had backups, just in case. You just never know if the next person is better than your current one.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean by backups? I don't understand.
Well, you know, they were like candidates for my future husband. I built myself criteria, and if he failed at any of them, then I would just dump him and meet someone new. It's that simple.
Hang on. Were you going out with different men at the same time? You weren't cheating on them, right?
Well, I have dated multiple men at the same time without them knowing. What else was I supposed to do? I wanted to get married by the time I turned 30, so I had no choice but to speed things up. It's not like we were married, so going out on a date with other men doesn't mean I was cheating on him. You can be so sensitive sometimes.
Anna, you have crazy high expectations when it comes to marriage and men. You should be more realistic.
Well, the amount of money he makes is very important to me. When I first go out on a date with someone, I always wonder what they do for a living. I just couldn't help myself. I need to know exactly how much money they make, so I know I won't end up poor with him in the future. Another important thing to consider is if their parents are wealthy. Trust me, you do not want to marry someone who has parents that are as poor as dirt.
I don't understand. Why do their parents have to be rich? If your boyfriend is making enough money for the two of you, shouldn't that be enough?
No, of course not. It's not going to mean anything if his salary is great but his parents are poor. It is really simple if you think about it. What do you think he will do if he had poor parents? If his parents are poor, then he will send a part of his salary to them every month to support them. That means less money for me to spend. Now you see why I don't want my boyfriend to have parents living in poverty? I don't want to send my in-laws money. They should be able to support themselves.
Is that so? Now that you've explained it, I suppose it makes sense. Well, it looks like your fiancé passed all your criteria.
Yep, I struck gold. He is the perfect candidate. I don't think I could find anyone better than him. He has a stable job with a great salary. He's a talented doctor. In fact, his parents are both doctors. His dad is even the president of the hospital. Apparently, his grandfather made a lot of money in real estate. The entire family is so rich.
Well, that's impressive. Wow, getting married to a rich family.
I know. He's even handsome. He's such a great guy.
But that's not all, right? It's not just about the money. What did you like about him as a person?
Nothing really. I only chose him because he's rich.
But you're marrying him because you love him, right?
Yeah, I suppose.
What do you mean?
Of course I love him. He's just amazing. After his parents pass away, I can use the inheritance on anything I want. Isn't that awesome? I cannot wait for his parents to die. Imagine how much I can profit from their death. I'm going to be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I just can't wait for that to happen.
That is such a terrible thing to say.
But it's the truth. With this, I can finally enjoy the good life. Believe me, I don't know how I pulled this off. I put so much effort to make him fall in love with me. It took me forever. I thought he would never want to marry me.
Well, that is pretty impressive. How did you do it?
Believe me, it was not easy. Out of all the boyfriends I had, he was the most difficult to seduce. Probably it's because his parents are doctors. He developed a strong sense of justice. He always wants to do the right thing. I even did some volunteer work to make myself look like a good guy.
You did volunteer work? What did you do?
I went to the shelter and took care of some dogs. I had to feed them and bathe them. I don't understand how pet owners do this every day. They were so noisy and smelly. It was such a hassle. I never want to do it. It did not feel rewarding at all.
Well, I can't help saying it, but volunteer work doesn't seem like the thing you're into. It's so hard to picture you working at a dog shelter.
Yep, I hated it so much. I want to be paid when I'm working. Free labor is so stupid. I ended up quitting during a shift.
Wow, did you really quit? I didn't know you can quit during a shift.
I ended up giving my shift to someone else and went back home. I mean, it doesn't change anything. The fact is, I did do volunteer work. The important thing is that I actually volunteered for the needy.
I see.
It requires a lot of hard work to find and marry the man of your dreams.
When are you planning to have the wedding? Since they're a wealthy family, it sounds like it's going to be a luxurious ceremony.
Of course, it's going to be one heck of a celebration. The wedding will take place next year. I reserved a wedding venue with a beautiful ocean view. It's going to be so great.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm going to spend this year planning and getting ready for the wedding. I'm going to make everyone so jealous. I need to show off to everyone that I achieved my dream.
You sound so excited.
Of course, I'm excited. Who wouldn't be excited for their own wedding day? Oh, it was always my dream to marry a handsome, rich guy. I'm also planning this great after party. Do you want to join me?
That sounds nice, but I'll pass. My daughter is still young. She'll probably be tired when the wedding is over.
Oh no, are you sure? Well, that's okay, as long as you attend the wedding. Looking forward to it, sis.
Anna, I'm so sorry. I don't think we can make it to your wedding.
What do you mean you cannot make it?
My daughter just got into an accident.
What kind of accident?
She got hit by a bicycle. I'm in the hospital right now.
She only got hit by a bike? That's not that big of a deal.
Apparently, she hit her head really hard. She's been unconscious since the accident. I don't know how long she will be out. They're still running some tests on her.
Hang on a minute. Are you seeing what I think you're seeing? It took me a whole year to plan this wedding. Now you're not even going to show up?
I'm really sorry about this. We've been looking forward to it, but as a mother, I can't go when my daughter's lying unconscious in the hospital.
Oh my goodness. Just leave your kid at the hospital and come alone to the wedding. Honestly, why is this even a discussion? Just forget about your kid and come to the wedding. You can check up on your kid after the ceremony is over.
You can't be serious. How can you even say such a thing? There's no way I can leave my daughter alone. My husband is calling your parents right now to explain the situation. It's not like we're going to mess up the wedding proceedings if we don't show up, right?
Of course it will mess everything up. I had everything planned out, even for you. You had an important part to play in my wedding.
What do you mean?
You were supposed to escort me during the proceedings.
You didn't tell me that. Why didn't you tell me that before?
Of course I didn't tell you. It was supposed to be a surprise. Now you ruined it. It was supposed to be such a great wedding. You have to come. Don't you dare ruin my plans. I'm not going to allow that.
Oh no, I see. I'm really sorry about this.
Will you stop saying I'm sorry? I'm getting sick of you saying that. I don't want your apology. I want you to come down to my wedding.
I already told you I can't come. Will you please just let it go? I'm worried sick about my daughter.
Of all the days! Why did she have to get into an accident today?
I know, it's such bad timing. I'm really sorry for ruining your day.
Oh, you are sorry? Well, that fixes everything, doesn't it? You've got to be kidding me. Dang it! This is why I hate brats. This is all because of your stupid daughter. If you're her parents, then keep a watchful eye over her. If you can't take care of her, then don't give birth to her in the first place.
Anna, please calm down. Please try and understand my situation. I realize things didn't go the way you planned, but just because we're not there doesn't mean you couldn't have the wedding, right?
No, I need everything to go as planned. I'm a perfectionist. I will not forgive you for messing up my special day. Are you guys seriously planning on missing a wedding that took me a whole year to get ready?
Anna, please try and understand. This is an emergency. I am worried sick about my daughter.
I don't care about your little brat.
Will you stop calling my daughter a brat? That's so rude of you. My daughter didn't mean for any of this to happen.
I made the plans before the accident happened, so come to the wedding. I bet the brat was so careless. While you were not watching her, she decided to jump out into the street. She got what she deserved. Just leave her there.
The cyclist hit my daughter because he was being reckless. My daughter is the victim here.
No, she's not the victim. I am the victim. She ruined everything. The plan falls apart if you guys don't show up to my wedding. Don't you dare embarrass me.
I'm not the one who is embarrassing you. I'm sure if we just explained the situation to your fiancé and his parents, they would understand.
I don't want my in-laws to think I have a terrible parent for a sister. Everything is ruined thanks to your little brat. Oh my God, this sucks. You should have put a leash around her neck.
Just stop it. That is enough. I do feel bad about not being able to attend the wedding, but you've gone too far. Don't you dare speak ill of my daughter.
I only spoke the truth. It is so inconsiderate of you guys for not showing up to my wedding.
My husband is watching us text, and he is in shock right now.
So what? Do you think I care about how your husband feels? Both of you are so inconsiderate. It is unbelievable.
We are not being inconsiderate. Is it really that important to you for us to come to your wedding? Are you saying that your wedding is more important than my daughter's life?
Yeah, of course it's more important than your little brat.
I can't believe you would even say such a thing. Anyway, we won't be able to attend. That is final, so stop asking me already.
Rehearsal is about to start in 1 hour. I also have to introduce you to my relatives. Hurry up and get over here.
What are you talking about? I already told you that we're not going.
And I already told you that I don't care about your situation. Your daughter is the one to blame. I could have a perfect wedding if it wasn't for your little brat.
I cannot believe this. You're still blaming my daughter for ruining your wedding plans? My daughter got into an accident. We didn't mean to cause any trouble.
That little brat got what she deserved. Oh my goodness, just forget about your daughter and come to the ceremony. If she's unconscious, she won't know if you're there or not. I won't allow your absence just because your brat got hurt.
That is so awful. Your husband is in deep shock right now.
What do you mean, your husband? Don't you mean my husband?
No, that was not a typo. I am here with your husband right now. My husband is here too, alongside with your future husband.
What are you even talking about? How is that possible? You're lying to me. I was just with him a while ago. He's getting ready for the wedding.
Nope, not anymore. He got called into the hospital.
Called into work? On our wedding day? You've got to be kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding. The wedding chapel and the hospital is 15 minutes away by car.
It is? I didn't even realize. Well, it's almost time. What do you think you're doing?
You have gone too far. I can't tolerate your behavior anymore. I decided to let your husband see the real you. I told him everything. You're such a hypocrite around your husband.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
Stop lying. What do you mean misunderstanding? You just said you wouldn't allow my absence so I can look after my daughter. You said your wedding is more important than my daughter's life.
I was just angry, that's all. I didn't mean any of it.
Your husband is in deep shock right now. You told me about him yourself a year ago, that he is a hard-working man who has a strong sense of justice. I'm pretty sure someone like him would not be able to ignore something like this.
Oh my God, I cannot believe this. You set me up. Whose idea was it to blab? Was it my brother? Was it you?
I wouldn't be worried about who told what right now. Why are you worried about that? Shouldn't you be worried that your husband is no longer in love with you? He's definitely resenting you right now. He is so disgusted by your actions. I can see it in his face.
Do you have any idea how much effort I put in so I can marry him? It took me forever to get him to fall in love with me.
I know. You even did the volunteer work you hated just so you can impress him. Well, you did give up and forced your shift on someone else, so I guess it wasn't that bad for you.
Don't say that. Stop lying.
I also told him that you were marrying him just for the money. I told him how you were looking forward to spend the inheritance after his parents passed away.
I never said that. Stop making things up.
Oh, I'm not making this up. The messages you sent me are still on WhatsApp. I can just scroll through the chat and show your husband the text you sent me a year ago.
Oh my God, just stop it.
I always thought you were so tiresome. It wasn't my intention to speak to your husband about the real you. I didn't want to get in the middle of any of this. But you're just insane. So unhinged. I had to do something after the way you talked about my daughter. Your fiancé is heading back to the wedding. I'm pretty sure he wants to have a chat with you. I wonder what's going to happen.
Oh my goodness, everything is ruined. This is all your fault. You ruined my perfect wedding.
What do you mean? I'm not there, so I don't know what's going on.
He wants to cancel the wedding.
So he changed his mind? Good for him. I think he made the right choice. After knowing the real you, I think it would have been obvious that he wants to cancel the wedding. No one in their right mind would want to marry a person like you.
It's because you set me up and made me look like the bad guy.
You need to stop blaming me for something you did. You are the bad guy in this scenario. You're the one who caused all of this in the first place. You cannot blame this on anyone but yourself. We were just doing it to help your fiancé, knowing that he's marrying someone like you. I felt so bad for him. Your fiancé doesn't deserve a wife who is greedy and selfish like you. He deserves better than that.
Oh my God. Screw you! I got along so well with his parents and now they all hate me.
Looks like they finally get to know the real you. Good for them.
Is it even possible for you two to cancel the reservation on the day of the wedding? Of course not. How often do you think couples cancel their own wedding right before it happens? It's unheard of. My parents said let's just have the wedding as planned for now. They told me to deal with it afterwards. But my fiancé wants to cancel it. He wants no part of me and the wedding.
Of course he would want to cancel it. Who wouldn't want to cancel if they know they're getting married to a fraud?
He says if I married this woman, it would tarnish the family name. What does he mean by tarnish?
Tarnish means tarnish. You had a completely different personality when you were around him. After hearing why you were marrying him, I wondered if you ever actually loved your fiancé. From their perspective, you were just committing marriage fraud.
No, I was not. What do you mean marriage fraud? Anyone would pretend to be someone else while dating other people. I can't believe he doesn't love me anymore.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Oftentimes people don't show their true selves when they're just getting to know one another. But you took it too far. You were a completely different person. I bet no one can change his mind now. It's best to just give him up and the perfect wedding you've always hoped for.
I can't give up on him that easily. You must be crazy for even suggesting such a thing. I dedicated my entire life toward this wedding. I spent so much effort to make him fall in love with me. No, I can't do it. I can't just give everything up. You have no idea what I did to get here. Now you're just telling me to just give him up and my future? You suck.
Then have the wedding against his will. Ignore his wishes and pretend that you're having the best wedding anyone can hope for. Although I bet it's not going to be a happy one. Everyone is going to know why you married him in the first place sooner or later. If that is okay with you, then you should just have the wedding and get it over with. A wedding ceremony that's this bad doesn't happen that often. I almost wish I could witness this event.
Stop enjoying this. You think this is funny? I almost had the perfect wedding. Now it's not going to happen because of you.
A piece of advice for you? You never know when someone is listening or watching. So, if you're going to play the hypocrite, don't just do it in front of your fiancé. Do it in front of everybody. Become that person, so no one finds out about the real you. My sister-in-law tried to persuade her fiancé to marry her, but she failed miserably. Her fiancé broke up with her and ended up paying the cancellation fee for their wedding. Of course, the attendees found out and wanted to know why the wedding was canceled. Her fiancé gathered everyone and gave a full apology. Her fiancé also explained why he wanted to cancel the wedding in the first place, and my sister-in-law was embarrassed in front of everyone. Later on, I discovered that my sister-in-law had some debts she needed to pay off. When she was searching for a suitable candidate, she was spending a lot of money on herself. She was spending money left, right, and center on things she didn't really need. She was spending it on spa treatments, clothes, cosmetic surgery to make herself look more attractive. She thought she could pay off all her debts by marrying a rich guy. Now, she has to pay it back all on her own. My daughter regained consciousness and left the hospital a week later. She had a minor concussion, but there are no signs of any permanent damage to the brain. I'm so relieved that she made a full recovery. I haven't seen or talked to my sister-in-law after the ordeal. As a matter of fact, she has been shunned away by the entire family. I'm so glad to get rid of her, out of my life, and more importantly, out of my daughter's life. She was such a bad egg. I never want to be involved with her ever again. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content.